Hello and welcome back to Mindful Man Tarot. This is a reading for Aries for the start of March, for the whole month of March. Take it how it resonates. And if you see this in 6 months or a year and it's resonating, let it resonate. Don't try to fight that, and just let your intuition take you to whatever messages really resonate, and don't try to force anything to stick that doesn't. So I'm going to be doing a general energy reading. Then I am going to be doing a current situation. Then we are going to look at a future possible timeline. Then we will finish off with an Earth Magic Oracle card. So let's see what's going on for you, Aries. Let's see what's going on. And if you like this message, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, sending it to someone who you think would resonate with this message. Deeply grateful for you watching this, as this is my love, this is my passion. I love tarot. So we're starting off with this Eight of Swords action, this Eight of Swords energy. There is something that has really got you stuck. Whether this is a mindset, and I'm hearing this is kind of a little bit of going to be, each situation is going to be split. But I feel like there's a mindset that you've adopted, maybe from an early age, of lack, that is really just time to let this go. It's really time to move on from this. And with the Eight of Swords, we are not actually stuck. We're not actually stuck. We're free. We're able to unbind these chains that aren't tight or tied to us in any way. So it's time to realize that the sun is setting. We are creating a new situation in our life right now, and it's going to take some focus. And then the situation that I'm seeing here is that you think you're trapped. So some of you, there's a mindset issue that you've adopted that you just need to work through cognitive reformatting, reprogramming. And some of you think you're stuck, and you're not actually stuck. You're just focused on being stuck instead of focusing on a solution. So we always get what we're focusing on. So if we're focusing on a problem, we're always going to have a problem. If we're looking for a solution, we're going to start attracting those solutions. But in both situations, it's a brand new day, you know. We can start a cycle whenever we want. We can start this cycle by letting go of the idea that we're stuck and just moving through this energy. Moving through by manifesting a different situation, something that isn't tying us down per se so much. Yeah, this cycle, you know, it's very close to being complete. I'm seeing 333 on the timer. The cycle is very close to being complete, and there's just going to be a little bit of overlap between the old cycle and the new cycle. Might be uncomfortable, but let yourself work through these old thoughts, this old thought process, or just start changing your mind, saying, you know what, I'm going to start focusing on the solution. I'm going to start focusing on what I can do to change, what I can do to get out of that old energy of being stuck. Because we're never really stuck. It's just a figment of our imagination. But let's get your current situation. This is just the energy. So this might just be completely just something inside of you that no one else can really see, no one else can really perceive. But we're going to get the current energy for you, Aries. So let's look at that. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So divine timing is at play. Divine timing is at play, and we really have a very positive outlook in the future coming up here with this Ten of Pentacles. There's something really positive happening right now. there is, in this current situation, whether it has manifested or not, the wheels are in motion. You know, the wheel is in motion. The world is in motion to bring you this divine union. Whether you can fully see it happening right now or not, if you're very intuitive, you might be able to see or really just know and reaffirm that things are working out for the better. But the Wheel of Fortune is often about things that we can't see, things that we can't control, timing that we can't control. But the wheel is in motion. The wheel is in motion for this very abundant relationship, this very abundant lifestyle to come in and shift and change the way you're living for a very, very beneficial life, very, very beneficial outcome. We also have the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So this is like, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up to being the victor. Stand up for what you want. If you want to be seen in whatever regards that it is that you want to be seen, it's time for you to stand up for that energy and really put that energy forward. You know, I want to be, you know, seen by this group of people or by my friends or my family as the victorious, as the successful person that I am. And now it's time for you to stand up to that. Whoever is saying that you can't do it, it's time for you to stand up to them, whether it's cutting them out or just putting up a boundary and saying, like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. I am going to be seen. I am going to be victorious. I am going to be ordained and really liked in my community and in my group. So this is the current situation. Very clear messages this week. Let's move into the future possible timeline and let's just see what's going on there. I usually have a lot more to say the current situation, but it seems very, very clear to me what's happening. And if there's any interpretation you have of any of these cards or this spread, please comment it down below. I'm sure the other Aries would really appreciate it, as this is just my interpretation of this particular deck. So let's keep going here, Aries. Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles. So current situation, we have a new reality. I feel like these cards came up last week. I don't know if it was for you, Aries. If it was for you, but we're going to find out. I almost feel like this exact spread came up last week for a future timeline. I just don't remember what group it was for, but we're going to get into it. That doesn't matter. So we're starting off the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new physical reality. Whether this is you believing in a different dimension or quantum jumping, or this is just a new physical reality that you're starting to step into as a result of more abundance or a result of an income change. But either way, this is a different reality that you are now starting to embrace, starting to love, and starting to just really feel and really encompass the energy within yourself. This is a really good energy. And what's clarifying this is a Ten of Cups. So not only is this a new physical reality where we have the Ace of Pentacles on a silver platter, but we have really amazing emotional fulfillment as well. Emotional fulfillment that is just, this is beyond what we could have expected. And these two cards together, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, yes, they are the end of a cycle, but what an end of a cycle. To be starting a new cycle with this being the end of a cycle in emotions, this is like the grand finale. And the next cycle is going to be based on this baseline, which is a very happy life. You know, you could have the family, you could have the castle, you could have all the emotional things that you desire. It's all coming towards you. This is such a good spread. What else is in the future? We have the moon. So the moon, we have some unseen things happening and a little bit of trouble. You know, we got a tower situation. Not always the most inviting card to people that know tarot cards. But I never think that this is a bad card. There is something in your subconscious mind that needs to shift. And that's kind of going along with what I was saying with this Eight of Swords at the very start. This is the subconscious, unconscious mind, the moon, and this is a breakdown of the idea that you have adopted about that. So like a direct confirmation to my message at the start. My brain's tingling just thinking about this, just thinking about these cards coming out with what I was saying at the start. There's something about your subconscious programming you need to work on. You need to maybe listen to affirmations before you fall asleep. In the REM state is the best time to reprogram your subconscious mind, in between being awake and being asleep. So there might be this future moment where you really go, okay, my thoughts are actually effing up my life right now, and I need to change them. I need to focus on how I can shift my thoughts and how I can really start focusing on just the positive and realize that I am a big part of this problem that is manifesting in my life, and I can be the solution to all of these problems. I can be the solution. What else do we have? We have the Ace of Swords. What's the Ace of Swords? A new way of thinking, a new cycle of thinking, a new way of intellectualizing your problems, a new way of intellectualizing solutions. Let's not even say your problems. This is a new way of you finding solutions, where you're either listening to your brain and your heart, or you're listening to your heart, or you're listening to your body, but you're becoming wise enough. I don't even want to say smart enough, because this is wisdom. You're becoming wise enough to know when you have to listen to your body, when you have to listen to your heart, when you have to listen to your head. And it's not about, you know, oh, this is about listening to your brain all the time. No, this is wisdom. Now we're starting to listen to our body. Now we're starting to listen to our body, our brain, our heart, in whatever combination, to create this new happy life, this new happy group of friends. This could be an old group of friends that you are just really having a good time with. I feel like this, for a lot of you, is going to be a new group that you are manifesting into your life, where things are going to start to shift and change, and you're going to realize, you know what? Some of my old friends were actually bringing me down with their subconscious thoughts, with their programming, with them always complaining, whatever it is. Doesn't really matter, but either way, this is a very happy card, the Three of Cups. This is a very happy outcome at the end of all of this. And I can't say that there's really anything that bad. Like this Tower card, yeah, not the most inviting card in the tarot, but we are going to start to shift and see a new dimension when we start to tap into the subconscious and the unconscious, and maybe even try to find a level of superconscious where we are tapping into things beyond us, beyond what we've learned, things beyond our energy, things beyond what we've absorbed, but something beyond what we are, into maybe an Akashic field or whatever it is. That's what I really feel like this is going to be. It's maybe some deep spiritual expansion. Take that if it resonates. Let's get an Earth Oracle card, Earth Magic Oracle card to finish off the reading. I just saw 1444. If you're into numerology and those mean anything, maybe look it up. Maybe look up what 444 means to you, or 1444, or whatever the number was earlier, 333. Because Aries, I'm here for you. I'm here for you to send you some good messages, some good vibes, some love. Let's see what else we got. Okay, this is our card. Iceberg. It's a card that's talking about how much of you is actually not even being shown. You're only showing like maybe 10% of who you are. And some of this is not your fault. You might only be showing 10% of who you are because you might not know the other 90% of who you are. And when we go through this tower moment and we look into our unconscious mind, we might uncover, 80 more percent of who we are, and we can start to show that to the world. We can start to show that to the world because the person that you are trying to be is going to be attracting the people that is looking for the real you. And so when we deep dive into who we can be and who we really are, we can kind of figure out exactly what it is that we want to project and what we want to show to the world. And it's not just about showing the pretty parts for social media, but this is about showing the real version of you. The real version of you. And so whether you know about a bunch of this that is submerged and unseen, or this is part of you that you don't know and you're going to uncover it through some sort of deep spiritual uncovering or physical uncovering, whatever it is. Maybe you need to go take a different exercise class. Realize that you're a past life yoga master, whatever it is. I don't know. But be open to different possibilities and expect the unexpected and invite in spirit and the universe to really show you what is hidden, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you get to uncover. But this is what I have for you, Aries. Deeply grateful for you watching this, and like I said earlier, if you would consider subscribing, liking, sharing, I would be very, very, very happy. I love you. Namaste.